comment, the honourable member Courtenay-Alberni.
First, I also know that my colleague was an esteemed police officer, and we heard from the BC chiefs of police and chiefs of police across this country when it comes to the toxic drug crisis that they see it as a health issue. They don't want to go back to criminalizing people in my home province, Mr. Speaker. They asked for more tools to deal with public use. They cited that diversion is not what's killing people, but it's actually toxic fentanyl. They've called on more safe consumption sites, and we look at Alberta, Mr. Speaker, where we're seeing deaths skyrocketing, 17% increase in toxic overdose deaths, over 5% in British Columbia, Mr. Speaker. So my question is also, Mr. Speaker, we had Petra Schultz from Mom Stop the Harm here in Ottawa yesterday, again asking for a meeting with the leader of the Conservative Party. She lost her son, Danny, Mr. Speaker, 10 years ago today. So through you, Mr. Speaker, will my colleague urge his leader, the only leader in this country that won't meet with Mom Stop the Harm, to meet with the mothers of lost loved ones due to the toxic drug crisis? And does he support the chiefs of police in British Columbia?
Member for Medicine Head, Carson Warner.
What I do support, Mr. Speaker, is a plan, an effective plan that actually makes a difference for the well-being of Canadians. And it doesn't include the term safe consumption sites. There is no such thing as a safe consumption site. There is no such thing. I spent time in the Lower East Side and Hastings some time ago, and East Hastings, and talked to addicts as they're killing themselves in front of you, and you ask them the questions, and they say that, you know, people don't want us to get as healthy. The system doesn't want us to get healthy. They call the people driving around looking after them poverty pimps. Why? Because they don't care. They say we don't go to consumption sites. They're not what they are taught to be, or thought to be. The reality is this: we have an overdose crisis in this country. 2,511 people died in BC alone last year. Yeah. Unacceptable. Why? Because of drug policies. You know, and so we need a balanced approach. We need treatment. We need addiction services. We need all those things that happen. And wasteful spending on a budget like this government is doing doesn't allow us to spend that kind of money, and we misdirect it in services that they think help, but safe supply is not the answer to this problem. Thank you.